All right, so this version of What's Up, we're down in the back parking lot. It's a couple days after the Pumpkin Festival. All the pumpkins are still on Main Street, but I'll tell you, there was no less than 12,000 people on Main Street. So anyway, we're gonna go into Bruce's barber shop, see what Bruce has to say. He's been here for a long time. And while he's still here, this is Sonny. What's your last name?
Malta, M-O-L-T-A, Malta.
Sonny Malta. He lives down in Ocean Point. You come all the way over here to have Bruce cut your hair, because there's no other place.
There's no other place.
Yeah.
No, this is the best. It really is. This is the best, and he's the greatest guy.
He really is a great guy.
And
so
if you want to know anything about Damascotta around, Bruce knows it.
Right.
He's a crackerjack. He really is.
So anyway, this is your last haircut, and then you're going to go back to Fitchburg where you live.
Back to Fitchburg, yeah.
Right.
Heading back.
Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Hayden has showed. He sees the show.
Oh,
Sonny told us that everything we do on the show is interesting.
It is.
Hey.
I watch Channel 10 all the time.
Yeah.
You guys are good.
You must be losing his mind along with his hair.
Yeah,
right.
You go to the greatest places, really, and it's really interesting to see.
He brought up the pigeon thing. He said it was great.
Yeah, I like that one.
Great show.
Yeah,
all right. Well,
nice.
Have a good winter, buddy.
Okay.
And
where are you heading back to?
Fitchburg, Mass.
Well, yeah, I'm at Ocean Point,
but he comes all the way over from Ocean Point to get his haircut.
And that's the only thing I come for, just to
Yeah.
see Bruce and get a
Well, you're looking good.
Right.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
it looks
looking
good.
good.
Yeah.
Looks good. What's the hair product you put in there? What's the stuff?
Right here.
Oh, see.
Oh.
Right.
Put this in.
So this is pre-mousse, this stuff.
This is good stuff too.
Yeah. All right.
Bruce said it's the greatest.
Okay, so I'm gonna try a little because I'm starting to lose a little manageability.
I'm starting to lose a lot up there too. There's no doubt
Right.
about it, but-
Okay. Well, thanks, Sonny.
Yeah, we'll see you.
See ya.
It's getting a little noisy here. Okay, Sonny.
So we're heading in. Bruce is waiting inside. We actually have the town manager at Damascotta sitting in the chair. That's just a coincidence.
He's had it.
Yeah.
You'll hardly notice the difference. I keep my mistakes in the back.
Okay, so this is
right,
Bruce
yeah.
Soul. He's the owner here. He's been cutting hair here for 23 years. And Mike, if you could pan in on this is interesting. This building, Bruce has been here for 23 years, but this building used to be called Ruth's Diner. They sold fish, and they sold hamburgers and hot dogs. And we haven't seen snow like that in a few years.
That's what the summers used to be like
Well,
before
that's
global
what it
warming.
used to be Young's Fish Market.
Oh,
Just a
this
plain fish
Young-
market.
No, this is Young's Fish
That's
Market.
Way back.
All right.
It was after that.
So anyway,
Yeah.
Bruce happens to be cutting the town manager's hair. Greg's gone with the. He's telling me he's gone with the. What do we title that, Greg?
Trying
What's
to
the title of that?
brush
Don't
cut.
have to comb it, Bobby. That's right.
Right. No, it's a no comb marine look.
It does.
You know. So
Easy
anyway,
to maintain.
easy
There's
to
hardly any
maintain.
gray hair in there. This
Right.
must be a new experience.
I mean, I
for you.
could lend you a couple of bucks. You could buy a comb, but you don't need one. All right.
Yeah.
So Bruce, what is
Bruce,
there?
what was that magic ointment you sold the last customer?
Oh yeah,
here? I
Sonny,
wanted to
what's
know
he
about
using
that.
on his
Oh,
hair?
that was a little hair tonic for the hair. It
Yeah?
keeps it from drying out, keep the scalp from drying out.
Yeah, it's sort of conditioner or something.
Yeah, it's like
Mhm.
a conditioner.
Because the hair products have changed over the years. So this is Lucky Tiger. You have any experience with that, Bruce, or that was just
Yes.
He drinks
That's
that.
actually that's an aftershave.
Oh,
That's
I'm
right.
glad I didn't
That's
put it
right.
out.
Yeah,
No
that's
wonder
why you
my
haven't shaved yet.
no wonder why my hair's falling out. I've been
Yeah.
putting Lucky Tiger on
There
it.
you go. Yeah.
Oh
But
my,
they do make a hair
Lucky
look.
Tiger. Oh my God. But this is the stuff that Sonny just
They
walked
run.
out with.
Right, that's
Yeah.
help. Takes care of dandruff. Or,
Really? So
Any
this is
problems like
this
that.
has medicinal purposes.
Yeah.
As well as making your hair
as
look
well as
good.
making you look good, sharp for the ladies.
And this stuff's been around
Yeah.
Clubman. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's the classic.
Yeah.
So's the Jerris.
Yeah, it
Anyway,
hasn't been
so-
open. I can't taste it.
Now, what?
That's
You,
right, you
how about when?
probably
How about when young children come in here and they for their first haircut? That's always a pleasure, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's
Do
actually
you get the kids?
that's the one you always look forward to the most. They're the
Uh-huh.
most fun.
The first haircut.
First
Get-
few haircuts.
Do you have a
Some
little
kids are good and some
Cushion to
kids-
boost them up the way
Yeah, you have
I
to
used
boost
to
the
have to
seat.
use? Uh-huh.
But the good part is you do them when they're young like that, and then you watch them as they grow up through the years.
Mhm.
That's really what makes it fun.
Mhm.
And then finally they're bald and they don't have any
And
use for
finally
you
they're
anymore.
bald, and I
Have
can
you?
finally make a profit.
Can you imagine cutting somebody's hair so long, you've gone from the first haircut till now no hair at all.
There you
The evolution of the haircut, right? So what's the most, like, what comes to mind? What's the most interesting I mean, there must be a million stories in
Yeah,
20.
let me get the hair off
Okay.
his face first.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be noisy. Greg will have to put up with it.
He'll be sweating all day and
Right.
he'll be down the back of his shirt and he won't be able to do his job right.
No, he's going to put on a great face for Dammert Scotta now.
Right, so how old's that vacuum, Bruce? How old's that vacuum?
That vacuum's actually not very old.
Oh, that's an old vacuum? I noticed
No.
that, you know, you do your own electrical work here. I
Yeah,
can see
yeah,
it.
well, it's all
see if
code,
the light is
all
hanging.
code.
Right. So,
That way if I get a lousy customer, I can just wrap the cord around
yeah,
and throw them underneath
that's,
the building.
this is the advantage of having the code enforcement officer as a
Right.
client.
Yeah, right.
You know? So, anyway, so interesting story. I mean, give me one.
Yeah,
Give me one.
yeah.
There's got to be one.
No, I
There's a
can't
million
work
of
it
them.
up. There's probably so many of them I
I
can't.
can't. You can't think
How
of one.
does how's business when the back parking lot fills up with water here on a nice high spring tide?
Well, that's when you float. Actually, at one time, had been about 20 years ago, she filled right up and water got actually, I think, over to where Rennie's is now. Over there.
Across
And
the
it
street.
was up to the top of my, it's the top of my steps out here. And I actually had a clam digger pull up his hip rubber boots and come wading over and ask if I was still cutting hair. And I told him, I said, I am until the body gets around my feet and then I'm leaving.
Right, because you could get
That kind of-
electrocuted. You could get electrocuted.
Well,
Right.
it would be no fun.
Right.
No.
Right. Oh man. Well, anyway, this is some kind of. And then we were talking earlier off camera because we had another barbershop in town, Mr. Whitney, and he
Yeah,
passed away
unfortunately,
recently.
a couple of
and
years ago.
Bruce said his business went up about 33%, just from people that like their haircut, just like they like their haircut. But,
A lot of, especially older people, pretty well set in their ways.
right, like Greg. Greg's been
Yeah, he's old and set in his ways.
He's
Well,
so
Wasn't
old.
there a Mr. Sherman or somebody who used to cut hair here about 40 years ago?
No, I don't remember that. I remember.
There was some guy who was
Don
really
Layton
old.
Used to cut hair. Actually, I worked for him in '68 over here.
Oh,
Used to have a
no,
shop
that's
down
not
there.
what
Now
I
you
think of.
actually have another hair cutter that comes in, right?
Yeah, he's not here on Wednesday, so.
Oh, right. Figures I'd come on his day off.
Yeah,
Right, Mike.
Mike.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he's
Mike
doing
Mike.
he's doing a
Mike
good
and
job.
Bruce.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Huh. Now did he go to? Did Mike go to hairdressing
No,
school?
He went to hairdressing.
He went to hairdressing school.
So he
and-
charges more than you do.
Well, he should probably.
He's got more bills than
Yeah.
Bruce, probably.
Yeah.
No, but he's doing a good job. The hairdressing school taught him all the basics and love it. Actually, he's probably better because you do get a few ladies once in a while.
You do. I was just going
young
to ask
people
you
with
that.
long hair. He's
Oh,
probably
okay.
actually better with that
Yeah,
style
yeah.
and long hair than I am.
Well,
Greg doesn't
if
qualify
the hair
for
is if the hair's below the ears,
Right, go to Mike.
he pushes right to Mike. Mike takes care of him.
Yeah, if
And,
it's a bald-headed man, I can make a quick profit. I bring him right to my chair.
Right.
How
Right.
about
So Greg, you
how
happy
about
with your?
tinting? You do any of that?
Bobby,
Yeah.
anytime, that's why I
No,
come
no.
back.
This is
Just cutting.
what it's all
Just
about.
cutting,
Just
yeah.
cutting.
You know, Greg knows that when he comes here, he's going to get the exact same cut he got the last
Don't have to
time.
worry about it.
Right.
Bruce knows what I like.
Right. Because a
Right.
lot of
If
these
you lose, you don't have
designers.
In the air, I keep a sewing kit down there to put them right back on.
Right. Well, you must have a first aid kit.
I certainly do.
Right.
No Bobby being
no
cut, mine
issues
wouldn't
here.
have one.
Right. And so you do you stitch?
shave?
Do you do your own stitches?
If I have to, I
Well, yeah.
probably would.
How about, you got any leeches?
Huh? No, but I should have. They used to have them now.
Good. Good, yeah. I
There's
know
a
they used to.
beautiful, beautiful haircut.
Yeah.
Greg, have a good day, buddy.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Bobby.
don't you-
All
aren't-
right.
hey, wait a minute.
Let's
aren't
let
you-
the guy
whoa,
pay
whoa,
for
whoa.
it first.
Oh
Aren't
yeah.
you going to give him a lollipop?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he could
No,
have a
no,
lollipop.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, there might be a dentist watching the program, so.
Right.
We're all set. Hey,
So,
take care, guys.
okay.
You have a good one.
So we got. Do we sweep up after every haircut? No,
Nah,
Yeah,
you wait till it
probably
gets
should,
up.
but I don't know.
no. Next.
Where's the razor strop?
Actually, it's hanging up over there.
Oh, yeah,
All
sure,
right.
yeah. You still use that kind of a straight razor?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Now I use a one actually that has a replaceable blade.
Oh.
Now let's test Bruce's memory.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
Bruce.
pretty bad thing to do.
This handsome gentleman. How long you been cutting his hair?
Huh.
How long?
About, must have been 15, 20 years maybe? Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah, quite a while.
I know all I want.
Did he ever give you?
Wait, we want to hear this.
One of
You
your
just want
dollar,
the beard?
your dollar specials.
Okay.
All right. Should we write that down? No,
Dollar
you want
special?
trimming the beard. This is a $1 special.
That's
Yeah.
the dollar
All right,
special.
I'm gonna pay for his haircut.
Yeah.
Dollar
That's about
special.
8 hairs,
Pay
isn't
for the
it?
dollar one.
I will pay for the
Yeah,
$1.
yeah, I hope everybody
So the
hears that, though.
the $1 special is a trim on the beard, leave the hair alone.
Right.
Leave
Okay.
that alone.
Right. Don't.
Do you charge extra for the ears?
Well, maybe if I have to do the ears, I might give them
I
an extra
guess I'll
quarter.
get
All right, you gotta be careful of those.
Let me send it.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you live, sir?
Damascata.
You live in
Well,
Damascus.
actually, I live in New Harbor.
Right.
Local boy.
Right. Well, that's an actual. You're actually in New Harbor. So, anyway, but yeah, a lot of people in New Harbor say Damascata, but
I don't believe there's a barber in New Harbor, is there?
No, there used to be.
really,
A man named Russell, I believe,
Huh.
years ago.
do you remember that, buddy? You remember the New Harbor barber? No,
No.
I don't remember. Right. All right. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, we're gonna.
It's too easy for these guys to talk. We got to go to the dentist's office and do interviews with people.
Let him mumble.
Right. So anyway, $1 special. I could get a $1 special maybe in a couple
Yeah.
days,
In a
but
couple of days, you probably could.
right.
Yeah, you're
So
looking
anyway,
a
do
little
you
saggy.
still do? Do you still have the steamer where you steam the towels, Bruce?
No, I do have one, but you don't call for it anymore.
Right. It's not worth.
You wouldn't get enough to keep it going.
Right.
That's why you don't do shaves no more.
I know there's a guy that comes to my bed and breakfast from Philadelphia, and he goes up to Hollowell or Farmingdale to that barber up there. I think it's oh God, what's the name of it? But anyway, Dom's, and he's got the towels, the hot towel
Hot
shaves.
towels, that's very nice.
yeah,
on the
so-
back of your neck. Yeah.
Relaxing.
You don't have a-
Softens
you-
the beard is what it does.
Yeah, you don't have a basin to wash the hair in either here.
Yeah, well, I
You
do
get
over
way
there.
over there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you don't wash
You
your
have to
hair.
do it the old-fashioned way. You have to bend over and get it washed.
Oh.
Right. No, you don't want to wash the
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
Probably dirty. It's probably easier to
too
work
lazy
with.
for that.
All right. So that the $1 special is gonna, yeah,
All right, what do you think? Is it worth it?
yeah. I think it's worth $1.
Okay.
If you let's see, this gentleman's growing a beard, so it's kind of a pain when you're growing a beard. So Bruce takes care of that, all that trim.
Uh-huh. All right.
But anyway, but he'll grow his beard in probably 3 or 4 weeks, and will you come back to have Bruce trim it after? Or?
You're all ready for Santa Claus.
Right. Actually, this guy could play Santa Claus.
I think it'll be a good character for him.
All right.
Don't you use? Yeah, you use scissors too, don't you?
He uses both.
Yeah.
You use both. You would be a very good barber if you didn't use scissors.
Well, that's the way I think of it too. But some people don't.
Some people
it's
don't.
just buzz,
know,
buzz.
I know, they do it all with the clipper. But
Yeah.
What is dandruff, Bruce? Dry?
just
Dry skin?
scalp.
Dry
skin,
scalp.
Just skin flaking off.
Yeah, because I see this stuff here. It's called Step-On dandruff remover. Okay, you use that, Bruce?
Yeah.
Step-On dandruff remover. So you
You
just
have a few customers, you just
Well, the
dab it on
skin's going to go
scalp.
right on dry.
because you got Mike. Pan over here. Look at all the stuff he's got here.
Yeah. Look at
I
those
mean, this is-
lollipops. Those are what
This
turn
is
me
a
on.
this is a barber shop apothecary right here.
Yeah, or snake oil shop or something like that.
This is, oh my God.
What's your top seller, Bruce?
Actually, probably the hair.
Okay.
You know, they're not, no big seller, like they used to be.
Right.
If I had to pick one that sold the most, that would be that.
Okay.
So you'll grow that beard out till what? Till next May?
No, I'm gonna be
keeps it-
back here in another 10 days.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
So
he
you
keeps it
like
trimmed
the
out.
beard like
Short.
that? You like it short?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm.
Yeah, he don't like to strain his food too much.
Mm-hmm.
I had it full for a while.
You had a full beard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uncomfortable?
Well, I enjoyed it. Everybody thought, get a new look to you, you know?
Right. Right.
And, I think especially kids are thinking you were Santa Claus or something. You know?
Yeah,
Right.
I had one
There you
beard
go.
in my life, and I always tell anybody I didn't get much action for the whole time I had the
Didn't
beard.
get
So
no
I,
action?
So I shaved it off, and I
Then
remember.
Now you get less
And
out
it
of
didn't make any difference.
It really,
Didn't have what?
it really didn't. All right.
Here's your glasses. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for that trim. I got it right here. I'm gonna pay Bruce for that trim.
Yeah, this one's
you're
on
all
the
set.
On the house, you're all
You're
set.
all set, man.
Right.
Can't beat it.
All
You,
right,
you
so
can watch yourself tomorrow night.
Yep. Tomorrow
Local
night,
TV.
you got cable TV down there in New Harbor?
Yellow.
Yeah, Channel 7, 8 o'clock.
All right.
Okay.
All right?
Invite your friends
Don't
in.
tell your wife. Just,
He'll move if he don't, just push him out of the way.
all right?
I'll be in there.
What's your name, sir? Bob. My name's Bob also. But so where'd you come from?
Bristol.
So Bob come up from Bristol. Gonna get a medium cut. Bruce has been cutting your hair for a while, huh?
Yes, about, I don't know, about 6 years.
6 years now? Yeah. So he's probably got it down pat by now.
Yeah, we won't have to ask him too many questions.
All right, Mike, we running now? Okay, so there's got to be one story, Bruce. There's got to be one story. If there isn't, we could make one up.
Why don't you tell us the story of this blue rock underneath the sink there? What's that all about?
Well, that was a little kid.
Okay, here we
That
go.
was a little kid that got his first haircut here.
Uh-huh.
And when he got up, started kindergarten, I believe it was, he wrote,
Oh,
painted
yeah.
that rock and he wrote his name in it, Nate.
Yeah.
Hey,
And he gave it to me, and that was quite a few years ago.
Right.
I've always kept the rock.
Yeah. One thing about getting a rock, you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
it. This thing survived 19 floods, 42 nor'easters,
Yeah.
and it's never moved. Did you ever use it as a doorstop or
That's what
anything?
you think
Use
of.
it as a doorstop.
No.
As
So
a-
that's Nate. Do you remember Nate's last name?
No, I can't think of it right
a disincentive for
So,
unruly.
No, Nate was in 19 years ago. It was the last haircut he got, but the rock's still here.
But the rock's still here.
All right, that's one story we got down, and then we got
And
So
you can't tell time except by looking in a mirror, I understand. Is that right?
That clock is rigged up, painted numbers and stuff. I could find a clock that ran backwards, but I couldn't find a clock with the numbers written backwards.
Yeah,
So at
yeah.
that time, there was an artist that was in the other half of this building.
yeah,
So I asked her if she was a very good painter.
right.
She said, I think I paint good pictures and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And so I handed the clock and I said, well, then paint my numbers backwards.
So Bruce can
mirror
cut
image.
the hair. He
Yeah.
looks in the mirror, and he's got a clock over here that's painted backwards. So now Bruce can tell time
Now I
without
can
leaving
look
his
just look up,
customer.
you're right,
Because
without even
attention to the
glancing.
customer is number one.
That's right.
always
You don't want to
number
be
one.
turning
Take care of your
around.
customer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So Bob, he's going to town
He
here.
may be taking more off than you want, Bob.
Yeah,
Yeah, I should have some off the top too.
yeah. You got to take some off the top.
Right off the top.
Right off the top. I think Bob
see, I
invented
had
that.
this down real quick till you guys kept after. Now I got to take some off the top.
Yeah.
You have to charge
There
extra.
you go. There you go.
I know it costing you a lot of profit. I know, but you got to keep the customers happy. And
Well,
you want Bob to come back time and time again. What part of Bristol you live in, Bob? What?
Lower Pond Road.
Lower Pond Road.
Okay.
You turn there by the town hall.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And head over
daughter
towards
works
New
there.
Harbor, around
Your
Pond.
daughter works in the town hall.
Yeah, she's
Christine Poland.
Yes,
That's your
Oh.
daughter.
yes.
Right.
Christine
She's a
Poland.
nice girl.
There are a
She's
lot of Polands in the New Harbor.
Yeah,
aren't
Yeah,
there?
she's married to Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rick Poland. Now, what's her maiden name? Christine Poland. That would be your name.
My name.
there we go.
Yeah, you got
surprised
that.
me. You surprised
Yeah,
me.
right.
Taddy.
Caddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, we'll go for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So he's starting. He hasn't gotten to the top yet. So.
Well, that's right. Well, it's kind of slick down there on the top. I'm not sure how he's going to go about this, but I'm
She got us
interested.
to move here about 5 years ago.
She made you move here.
Yeah, she says, I've been here 20 years. She's been trying to get me, my wife and I, out here.
Mm-hmm.
And
Here we go.
finally, she talked us into it, so we sold our place and came out here. We were in California.
Really?
Yes,
So you really moved?
yeah.
Wow. Did you go to a barber shop like this out in California?
Yeah, it was a small barber shop.
Yeah. So you've always been the small barbershop type
Yes.
Yeah.
guy. Yeah. So.
You charge extra for taking it off the top, Bruce?
No, we're gonna throw it right in.
I throw
I
it.
didn't know he paid for the last guy that got beard trim. I thought
Right.
he was probably paying for this guy's
Hasn't-
haircut.
another
he hasn't
So I
paid
can
yet. You
actually
gotta
double
watch
up
him.
on the price, is what you're telling me.
Give it another buck for off the top.
By the way, what's your name?
Bobby Ware.
Same as yours. Easy
Yeah.
to remember.
I've seen you somewhere at maybe a meeting or something.
Yeah, maybe. This
Yeah.
is Kit. He's,
Because my wife and I went with Christine to a meeting, and I think I saw you in there.
did you see me speak at the
Was he
meeting?
behaving himself?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
He's probably sitting in the corners.
right.
Mm.
I was back in what they call denial aisle.
Yeah,
But anyway, so Christine's done a really good job in Bristol.
Yeah,
I think
she-
the people are really happy with.
Yeah, she's away right now. She's, I forgot where she went, but she had to go quite a ways to a meeting.
Hmm
And
So the town of Bristol is becoming, it's not being run by anybody right now.
Oh,
I guess not.
running wild,
I
huh?
don't know. Anyway, I forgot where she had to go.
Hmm
You think she could go over to Bremen and help them with their boiler?
Did you hear that story over there?
Yeah.
They've had all these professionals tell them to get rid of the boiler and they won't get rid of it.
I know. It's
Why
it's an
won't they get rid of the
ongoing story.
furnace? It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they don't even use it.
No?
They just
Space
get
heaters.
hot water off
Space
of it.
heaters, yeah.
So, anyway, so Bruce is finishing up here with Bob. So,
Yeah,
oh yeah, you got to do the eyebrows. Oh my God.
Where are your thinning scissors? You can use the thinning scissors
I
on
could
those.
use those, they're pretty thick.
they
Yeah.
grow
Like
crazy.
caterpillars.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They grow
Does that mean
faster
there's
than
going to
my
be a hard
hair.
winter?
Well, that could be.
Hey, I wonder if the hair growth determines,
Actually, the hair growth determined by the humidity.
See,
okay,
it's
we're
all
gonna buy that
kinds of,
one?
it's all kinds of tricks. Bruce is
Mhm.
going to be a weatherman in his next
Well,
life.
if you wanna
maybe
be
I
a-
will be.
What do you come to a little dry place like Maine for then? Well, of course we got all that fog. You do more haircuts
like
when it's
last
fog.
winter. Well, no, on a stormy day last time during the summertime.
Okay.
Well, all right, Bruce.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Okay. And thank you for your time.
We'll see you, and good luck to you, buddy. And
Thank
say
you.
hi to your daughter,
Yeah.
Thank you. What's your name?
Kit.
Kit.
Yeah.
So if you have cable TV,
Yes.
you watch Channel 7 tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
Channel 7 tomorrow night at 8.
And Bruce
Right.
will write it down for you. We'll write it down for you. And you can watch yourself getting your hair cut. And you can
Bruce,
see.
step for the
Being
ladies.
harassed.
Yeah.
Take the missus
All
out
right.
to dinner this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
if you want to come and watch it, you can come to the Damascotta River Grill, and yours truly's up there tending bar, and everybody comes to watch the show.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right. It's a happening.
Okay.
Did you
Thank
say the
you.
drinks are on the house?
Yeah, I'm
No, that part.
You better duck
I
that
haven't-
question.
I haven't figured that one out
All
yet.
right, Bruce, here's the $1 because I know Bobby will forget to pay.
Yeah.
No, that's all right.
No,
No,
well,
you just take it. I'll just cut my wife's spear out.
oh,
Yeah,
Cut
that's
out your
easy.
wife's.
They cut my wife's spear out. No drinking
That
this
dollar-
weekend, huh?
She must be
That-
a light
drinking.
drinker. $1 is going to take care of
Yeah,
her.
Boy,
yeah, well,
she's-
she's not much of a drinker.
I guess not,
That-
for a
that
dollar.
Can't even get a Budweiser for that.
Yeah, I could get Budweiser for that. A half a bottle.